Hello all. Uh, in this video we are learning about CSV files. We already learned about text files, we already learned about binary files, and CSV files is also another type of files, and we'll see what is it. CSV actually stands for comma separated values. CSV stands for comma separated values, and CSV files is a simple file format which is used to store a tabular data. What do you mean by tabular data? Data which is have in the form of table or in rows and columns. So whatever data is in rows and columns can be stored in a CSV file. CSV file, again, I repeat, it stands for comma separated values. So actually the files in CSV format can be imported to and exported from our programs. That is the Python program we are writing. You can write directly from your program to the CSV file. Even the contents in the CSV file can also be read from the uh, CSV file to our program. Okay, so the data, how do we store data in a tables, or how do we store it in an Excel, etc. So that's the same format where you put the data in CSV. And CSV, I told you, CSV stands for comma separated values, and it is a delimited text file. Delimited means you don't have an end for that file. You can again put a comma and again add a data, again put a comma, again add in data. So each line in that file will be considered as a record, as just like we learned SQL tables. In that one row represents a record, right? So a tuple. So here also in this one line represents one row, a record or a tuple. So each record consists of one or more fields separated by commas. So to use that CSV file inside the Python programs, you need a module known as CSV module. What's the name of the module? It is a CSV module. So, and to open that file, you need open function and return the file object. So, create CSV files. Actually, two methods are there to create a CSV file. One is you can open an Excel sheet, put your data in the tabular format, tabular form, and you can save that file in .csv extension with .csv extension. See, normally it is XLS format, but now you have to save it as .csv, not XLS. So then that file becomes a CSV file. Similarly, when you open a notepad, even you can create the same thing with the help of a notepad. You write each row in one line, put commas in between, and then you can save the value as .txt. Save the file as .csv, not txt. When you make it as a .txt file, it becomes a text file. But if you save it as .csv, it becomes a CSV file. So file is created as a CSV file in Notepad also. So you can use either an Excel file to create it or a CSV file, Notepad to create a CSV file. Now, how to read the data from CSV file? You have to import. I told you to open, to read and write, you need a module known as CSV module. To open that, you use open function. We'll see how it is done. See, there is an example. First you have to import the module CSV, and you are opening the CSV file using the file pointer CSV file, and you have to use a function csv.reader. Reader is a function. Within the reader you have to pass the file handle, or the file handle, which is a file handle there, it is a CSV file. So the myfile.csv is associated with the file handle CSV file, so that has to be passed to the function. Comma, delimiter as comma, which means that the delimiter used inside it is comma. So it takes data one by one, where it is delimited by a comma, and the contents are read, the whole contents in the file are read to the variable myReader, and that is printed on the screen with the help of a for loop. Why for loop? I told you the data is in a tabular format. So when the data is read from the file, it contains a tabular format. So when you want to show it in a screen, you have to take it row wise. So you need a for loop or while loop to read each row wise and display it on the system. So there are actually three rows here. and the 3 rows are actually displayed here with the help of the for loop. So in the first iteration, the first row will be read and displayed. In the second iteration, the second one will be displayed, and the third iteration, third one will be displayed. And you can see that percentage 10ness and all, that is a space allocated for each and every element in the row. So this is again another example. Just you are reading the function, the contents, and you are actually counting the number of records. So what do you do to count the records? You are just implementing a variable known as count there, initialize it to 0, and whenever you read a row from the file, you can increment the count value. So how many times the loop will execute, that count will also get increased, and that will be displayed at the end. Now, how to write the data to the CSV files? Again, we need the module CSV there. You have to use the open function, and also you have to use the function write row. So W is you can use the two modes are there. Again, W mode and append mode. We know the difference between W mode and write mode and append mode. So same thing is used here. So you can use see the example there where you open the myfile.csv for writing, which is in append mode. A represents append mode, and you can use the function writer, WRITER, writer. You and whatever in the you are associating actually MyWriter to the CSV file opened, and a loop is being executed to take the data from the user, and each data or each row taken from the data when the user is returned to the file my file using the function write row. Okay, so each row is taken and it is written onto the file with the help of MyWriter.write row, and the output will be like this. It will take each row from the user, it will be written. Again, it will ask whether you want to add the data. Okay, if it is yes, again it will take the data, write it. So it will continue as many times the user is actually adding the data. So that's all for the CSV files.